You know, they talk about the American dream, but really it's the American fantasy.
Yes.
Helping people borrow money they can't repay does them no good.
Persons with credit scores below 620, HUD will be allowed with these persons to shape a program that can accommodate them. They need the opportunity to have a down payment.
How will buyers be prepared for unforeseen expenses when they can't save a minimal 3% for a down payment?
In it, thanks to the Honorable Barney Frank, language in it that will encourage persons to make their payments timely. Because if payments are made timely, you will get a refund, a rebate.
Are you serious? Persons should not be rewarded for making timely payments. Timely payments are their contractual obligation. If persons want to become homeowners, they do so on their own accord by saving for a minimal 3% down payment and establishing sufficient reserves. We are in this crisis because of reckless and fraudulent lending, lack of law enforcement, and horrific public policy. More of the same is not acceptable.
We should help people with all the programs that are around. What we should do is we should insure deposits. We should give unemployment insurance, health insurance. We should do all of those things.
But not provide seller-funded down payment assistance and further jeopardize the safety and soundness of our financial markets. Fellow Americans, we have been silent too long.
The current crisis is a direct result of reckless lending practices and non-traditional mortgage products similar to HR600, seller-funded down payment assistance.
Call your representative. Have them oppose HR600. 800-828-0498. Stop encouraging reckless lending practices. Restore rule of law. Indict and disgorge the treasonous criminals who created this crisis.
And I yield now to one of the leaders in the effort to preserve home ownership for deserving people in America and the fight against abuses, the gentleman from California, Ms. Waters.
Lending entities are not allowed to participate in the program because they've been ripping off our homeowners. We are socialized on wanting to own that home. That is the American dream. You're not a good American if you don't want a home. If you don't want to save your money and have that little house and that picket fence, I mean, people really believe that. And when someone comes along and tells you, I know how you can get that house. Don't worry, let me get you in with little or no money down.
Right.
And
it's predatory. You're
people
absolutely
got
right.
sucked in.
When government regulation of acceptable mortgages, that wouldn't have happened. And there is, President Obama was...
Absolutely, Congresswoman Waters. We need to restore rule of law, indict and disgorge the treasonous criminals who created this crisis, not return to more reckless lending practices.
No, prominent bankers are going before Congress, and we may hear more than one member of Congress saying somebody ought to go to jail for what has happened in this country.
Put them all in jail.
Prosecuted you on this. No action whatsoever of the last administration, and the new administration has a little time to figure this out. We'll find out whether anybody really cares.
Yeah, but we're not going to change that until we put some people in jail.
Sure, well, that's true.
We have got to take...
I agree with that.
We've got to take the schemers. Yeah, but we're not going to change that until we put some people in jail.
Sure, well, that's true.
We have got to take...
I agree with that.
We've got to take the schemers